Welcome everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming with a preview of Banner Saga 2. There will be a full playthrough of it. I recently replayed the original Banner Saga. I actually wanted to do a live stream of that, but Shadowplay doesn't like streaming that game, so that's just how it is. So anyway, Banner Saga 2. You are with a couple of ships, well, a whole fleet of ships, and you have to reach Arborang, the capital of the human kingdom. So anyway, you have choices here. You can try and row hard and break through, or bank the ships and set all axemen to chopping. Once on land, you, Ivor, and anyone else with an axe starts hacking away at the wood blockage. Thudding sounds filled there. Moments later, Ruga says, "Damn, we've got company." As Dredge approach from the woods, you realize others will have to hold them off until you have cleared the driftwood. So you've got various choices there. Now this leads to a battle. In this particular case, I actually have, since I imported, I have every character that I had previously. So Gunnulf, Krum, Oddleif, Mogr, Gris, all these characters that I leveled up, well, minus the Axeman, of course. But anyway, so I'm gonna take Krum, I'm gonna take Mogr, I'm actually gonna switch their positions. A lot of them actually could use some leveling. Luden as well, who actually has been brought up in a conversation already. Dragoi, and finally Gunnulf. Alright, so we have a battle. This, by the way, is on the highest difficulty. And it's practically the same thing that you got before. Right? Though this time around the environments are actually better than before, whereas before let's just say they weren't that amazing. Like they were pretty empty place to fight in. Now they do have stuff in them. So I'm gonna deploy on this side and I'm gonna kill every one of them. Or at least try. Luden now has mustache, an asshole mustache, I guess. He's a prick. So, I got this game for free from the developers. Now, for the most part, I have a big issue with one of the things that happens in the gaming industry. I have some principles that I don't want to break. And that's with regards to review copies. I am thoroughly against reviewers getting free copies of their games. For one big reason, it takes away or removes the economic cost of a game. And now sure, there are some reviewers which will mention it, some which will not. A lot of them won't care about that. And it's actually a big deal. How much a game costs, is it worth the value? That's something that a lot of reviewers don't particularly care about. That's not what they judge a game on, but that's something I feel they should care about. That said, I do make a difference between a regular game, a AAA game, a middle market game, and an indie game, because this is essentially an indie game. So you can't just apply the same rules everywhere, you know, you have to take into consideration context. Because with the bigger games, you already have plenty of publicity and you're just giving them more and you're not taking into consideration. Here, the way I see it personally, and some people may disagree, but the way I see it, it actually is, you know, it's important to actually give some games exposure. But if a game has already enough exposure as is, then really, then you're getting a copy for free basically. Then you're not, then you know, you're missing something from that. Obviously, it would take a full playthrough to be able to tell if the price of the game, this particular title, would be worth it. But yeah, battles are the same, though it's kind of ridiculous what they just threw at me against, you know, at the very beginning of the game. But, you know, this is on the highest difficulty, so it's expected. I don't need to do a better job of breaking armor. The AI is stupid as ever. Not surprising, I'll be frank there. Alright, I'll use Odin with the spear to break their armor. And you can also, if you're breaking armor, that gives you nearby. What the hell? I guess the AI needs some serious work, right? Anyway, let's use our lovely mender. And do more damage to that one. There's a lot of things to consider here. So, for instance, you can use your will to charge up attacks, but that's also a stat that requires you to spend points on when you're building your characters. I'll go over character customization and all that. Though I have a lot of characters and there's a lot of items I have. Alright, continue need to stand your ground with those around you. Alright. This guy's an elite, so I will just use the special attack, which kind of disappointed me actually. This decision, although it made the battle harder and caused some of my characters to get injured because they fell in battle, did give me more renown points, which is the currency to use to level up characters and beyond protect safe people, basically. And I might sprout wings. Would that make up for your missing arm? Hey, I gotta make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So what are you worried about? I think you should make use of this trainer in his tent we all around everywhere. Yeah, because no one bothered with the training tent. It was pointless. You watch for a moment as I went Juno's apprentice in the Mender found your lead at return. Yeah. Moves his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, right? I've seen worse. I've seen better, like yours back in Borsgard with stopping Bellower. We saved quite a few, didn't we? And everyone knows how much it cost you. No one expects you to get over it anytime soon. But they expect me to lead like a let then die. It might sound cold, but the two things, grief and duty, can be separated. You sound like you have experience. More like plenty of mistakes to look back on. Part of becoming a mender. Can you talk more about becoming a mender? It's not what's important. Seeing them to safety. Why these people? These people are the only ones we know we can save right now. It's that simple. So once you get to max rank, you can, or might depend, yeah, I guess it does depend on, or does it? So, yeah, you need to max out something if you want to get it, if you want to get it done, right? So you get various stats. Quite interesting, isn't it? So you're still limited in terms of what you can obviously level, but what they did was basically keep the same limits, but, or did they? Maybe they increase? No, I don't think so. Anyway, I guess we can see with one more training session. Well, this ain't gonna be so difficult. That seemed easy. Yep. Because Mark Prey also works with archers. It worked very well. Alright then, that's just how it is. Costin, signing out. And stay tuned for more, because there is a lot more coming. But this is a damned mess, just so we're clear. I wanted Onef, which means Egil is dead. That boy, Gil, from the village. That's a decision I made deliberately. Everyone else, though, pretty much alive. Well, everyone that could be saved, that is, has been saved. Hogan, Mogan, all that stuff. So, you know, if you start the new game, you can import your save, no problem. You can go with the preset save. I think I'll make my save available for people, and you can, and if you don't have save, you can load that. Anyway. So I'll just get past, yeah, this battle. And that's the first battle, the tutorial battle. I'll skip past the dialogue. I'm just here to show you what you get when you start the new game and you don't import. Amrook taking down a 2 hits, something like that. And possessed. Assuming the game doesn't suddenly crash. Ah, there we go. Yeah, skipping past this. Okay, it's all meaning. Don't be stupid. Basically, it's them convincing that chieftain to join in. And some conversation about Rook charging in ahead in the dredge. So this is what you start with: 201 11 barrel, 286 fighters, 600 clansmen. What's the fucking point, really? I lost a lot of clansmen, but then again, there we go. Okay. But again, having so many clansmen would probably be all like right. It would be a real drain on your resources. So for me, starting with fewer clansmen with my import, I guess these two will join your party at one point or another. It's gonna be lovely controlling so many characters. So you start in that city at the end of Banner Saga with a fleet of ships. And the full playthrough, I'll read all of that. Don't worry about it. So we are here. Our objective is to get to Arboron. Doesn't seem that far for now, though it's difficult to know. So, for instance, just to give you an idea where we started here, made our way to Frostweather, then through the Wastes, then to Einerhoft, then here. Now it took a what, about a week through the Wastes. Yeah, there's things. Anyway. I guess we're gonna be heading there. Though how long will we remain on the river? Or will we go by boat? Or will we head by land? Alright. These first tutorials are really annoying. So this guy, he joined you at the beginning of the, well, when you are Rook's path. Anyway, this is what I was looking for. The heroes. So you get, by default, you get Ludin, Mogan, Hogan, Percy, Nid, Gris, Mogger, Elric, Gunnuf, Oddleif, Rook, all that. I went. Though yeah, Akil and his brother are missing. Then you get a bunch of items. Well, his brother would be dead anyway. But you do get most of the characters. So they didn't screw you over. The thing is, they're not quite the high level. Like, there are people like Iwind, Ivor, Hakon that are level 5. Then you've got level 4. Then you've got level 3s. So yeah, just, you're better off building your own people. The thing is, it's kind of annoying doing that. In particular on a harder difficulty. On a lower difficulty, you can breeze through because your character is the most important point is your characters, when they get injured, they don't stay injured. So, you know, battles are less challenging. Heroes require rest to recover from injuries. And more rest on hard. Anyway, I gotta admit, it's more of the same. And On a level, on a story level, on an artistic level, I like it. I don't much care for the gameplay, for the actual battles. You know, the whole mechanic of gameplay of you having your caravan and leading that across the land on your quest, that's good, you know, that's solid. I think the writers did a pretty good job. I think the art style of the game is good. I just can't find myself to give a damn about the combat system in this game. More of the same, basically, tweaks here and there, but let's just say it was infuriating getting through the combat system, especially on hard in the previous game. It's probably gonna be the same thing in this one. We'll see. Costin, signing out.